As we celebrate the 175th anniversary of the University of Utah this year, we look to the past and remember the landmarks that helped us get to where we are today, including our groundbreaking computer science and gaming programs.
So the origins of the computer science program was a compute facility for scientists to use computers to solve problems. In 1964, we were a division of computer science with one of the first degree programs in the country. In 1973, we became the Department of Computer Science. And then in the year 2000, we became the School of Computing. That transition from Department of Computer Science to School of Computing was to recognize that we really were doing interdisciplinary computing work, going beyond what was the boundaries of computer science. In 2022, we became the Collard School of Computing, so we received a naming gift, and that's really allowed us to reach people and particularly the students in a different way. Having those resources has been a huge benefit to us. We were leaders from the beginning. We've also been leaders in work that crosses disciplinary boundaries, computer music and images and artistic pursuits, and we've always had that as part of our roots. We were doing it from the beginning.
Way back when this was a boutique little small program, when games programs across the country didn't exist, to growing into this huge program now where there's over 1,400 undergraduate students and 150 grad students, to be the #1 ranked public school in the country in this industry, in video game studies. To me, what the games program at the University of Utah is absolutely, we are leading the world in students that are out there making games, but we are a culture hub of games too. This is the school in the country where you can come and you can find everyone from every lens of this that you want. If you want to do research in this space, there's people that you find. If you want to make games in the cutting edge of graphics, this is the place to find. If you want to do engineering here at the University of Utah, is where you want to go. People think of games as just being at play, but there's so many other interests involved in it, as far as doing graphics research, doing medical and therapeutic games acts, doing educational training, doing military training, to doing flight simulators, all of which are things our alumni and students have a hand in. So this touches a lot more. It has a lot wider applications into virtual worlds and the kind of things that people would be really interested in participating in.
Some of the strengths of the University of Utah include, the fact that we have a medical center. So there's an opportunity to collaborate on healthcare issues that computing will increasingly play a role in. About 30 years ago, the Ski Institute was formed, and so that was a way of leveraging the history of imaging, working largely with medical applications, sometimes with scientific computing applications.
To me, the games program does things the Utah way, and there's a culture of we're gonna do it no matter what it takes. And those alumni have built those bricks one step at a time and then given back to the university, coming back to those students, and it keeps on growing and growing and growing. The next step for us is we want to be the leading industry in research and change that industry and usurp it as it changes. We want our students to be prepared to go out there and take those next steps where the future holds in this industry.